Hey guys, it's Ashley with AMJ Graphics. Today I'll be explaining the program Inkscape. Inkscape is a free program to download. This program allows you to create, well, it allows many possibilities. The main reason that I use Inkscape is to create SVG files, PNG files, and DXF files. So today's video, I'm just going to be going over a quick overview of the most common tools that I use when I'm creating these files. Okay, so when you open Inkscape, this is what you'll see. It looks very intimidating, but just don't let that discourage you, because once you learn this and practice, this will become so easy. It's easier than any other program I've used. And again, it's free. Okay, so go up here on the top toolbar under File. I'm just going to go over the most common things I use under each tab and just a general information of where things are, so you just have just a general idea of everything about Inkscape. You can see you create your new projects, you can open old projects, this is where you save. You can import things, and you can export images under this tab. I use the document properties in case I'm working with an image that contains white and I'm filling it so I really can't see because I have a white background. I go down here below where it says background, and it has the box for checkerboard background. I usually click that so I'm able to see. So, okay, that's it from File. The next one is the Edit. I use the Undo button and the Redo button, and I am just going to say that when I first started learning Inkscape, you can see here the Undo. You can also click Control Z and on your keyboard, and that will be so much easier and so much faster. Like, you save so much time when you learn the shortcut keys. So I do advise to get a scrap piece of paper and write down shortcut keys, which I'll put down in the bottom so you guys can write those down. But once you learn those, you really do. It is a time saver. We're going to skip over the View and Layer tab and go over to Object. Under the Object tab, I use Group, Ungroup, Clip, Pattern, Raise, Lower, and those are it for the Object tab. The Path tab, I use Object to Path, Trace Bitmap, Union, Difference, Break Apart, Inset, and Outset. Okay. And then the Text tab, I don't use it often, but I do know text to put on path. And the filters and extensions and help I do not use. Okay, if you look on the left side of the toolbar, you'll see a mouse cursor. The mouse cursor is used to select and deselect objects in your. This tool is called, you can edit nodes. Nodes are these little gray squares on the side of the circle. These nodes are indicators for your Cricut. It's basically telling your Cricut where to cut. So the fewer of these, the cleaner and less time it'll take your Cricut or your cutting machine to cut the picture object that you've created. The next tool is you can create squares. You can create circles like I did. You can create stars and polygons. Okay, and then this tool is to help you draw curves and lines. This tool I just recently learned, so it'll be in one of my later videos when I know more about it. Skip on down to the A. This is your text. You can create text. Okay. If you highlight your text, you can come up here on the top left and drop down and you'll see default fonts that's been included with your computer program, and you can change the font, the size. Skip on down to the color dropper tool. If there is a color and I forgot which color that I need, and I go, whatever you click on this, it'll change the selected object to the color that you've clicked on. So that always comes in handy. And then down here at the fill bucket, and this fills bounded areas. And if you leave your mouse over the little icons, it will tell you in general what these buttons do. If you look here at the bottom, you'll see color swatches. This allows you to pick a color and make things with or color in areas that you'd like, but it has, take the scroll bar and you can scroll across and see that it has many color options to pick from. And then usually on the right side, the most tools that I use, if you would click Control-Shift-A, this will pop up your align, and you can center text, words, images, whatever. I like to keep my things straight and lines centered, so I always have this over here on my toolbar. I also have Control-Shift-F. It has the fill and stroke. You'll see down here the opacity. I use that a lot. I'll lower the opacity of things if I'm layering on top to make sure that I've got it in a correct place. And again, my other one that I have popped up is Control-Shift-E, and that's the export, and it allows me to just quickly go over here and export images. So guys, that was it. That's a general explanation of Inkscape. Like I said, I will have more videos of how each tool is specifically used, but again, this program is free. You can download this. I'll put the link below where you can go and download it. And this is the program that I use to create my digital graphics that I sell on my Etsy shop. You can find me at AMJ Graphics. If you have any comments or questions, please comment below. This is my first video, so I would love to know how I'm doing, and or you can just give me a thumbs up if this video was good, if you liked it, if it gave you any good information. But again, if you haven't already downloaded Inkscape, I'll put the link below. This is a free program and it's so easy to use. Any feedback is appreciated. Thanks guys, happy creating.